Alrighty. Back again with more Trails to Azure. And last time, we went through some fun, crazy shit. So, we have... Whoa, where's the transition? I don't have a transition, okay? I'm a low-budget streamer. I know, I need something. How we doing, Ray? What's up? I believe... Last time we did... where did we end off at? Central Square, wasn't it? We still have to do Central Square? Drove off the car at the shop? Ooh, that wasn't that quick. Oh, that's right, it's raining. But the music is so happy. That's good to hear. How long is it gonna take to fix? People keep saying that a demon was behind the train derailment yesterday. The real question is, what in the blue Gehenna does that mean? A demon could just be about anything. What do they think? Someone turned into a monster or something? Either way, it sounds like bad news to me. I estimate 2 weeks maybe, but they'll contact Mary on that. Ouch. I have everyone's weapons, right? Yeah, I have everyone's weapons. They will contact the sister on that. Gotcha. Hey, Mimi, look at that. Mr. Snail's soldering on that handrail. He's been going back and forth for a while now. Hey, you're right. Maybe he's lost. It was a relief to hear that the Transcontinental Railroad was back in service this morning. Between yesterday's accident and today's rain, I felt like I was desperate for some good news. Well. Damn it. I'm gonna die of old age before I figure out what I want to make. Gotta hurry and figure out what kind of sauce to use for my pasta. Should I go with a tomato or cream base? Or maybe something totally out of the box. Celtio seems to be lost in his own little world today. I remember when I was a novice chef like him. The only way to find the answers he's searching for is honest self-reflection. Hopefully this competition will help him develop as a culinary professional. Pacific Center's been hosting an open forum for our independence since this morning. I already feel knowledgeable about the pros and cons of the matter, but maybe I'll go watch for a bit anyway. Interesting. Independence, huh? Dono and Celtio's showdown is fast approaching. They both seem to be taking it seriously. As long as that stays the case, I'm more than happy with them. Celtio has been giving me some serious thought to the dish he's prepping for our big showdown. As for me, I'm planning on serving the dishes I'm most familiar with. That makes sense, I guess? I ran out of pastries at home, so I rushed over here to restock as fast as I could. How could I make such an amateur mistake? Some pastry lover I am. Some victims of the train accident came out severely injured, but luckily enough there were no fatalities. Apparently St. Ursula's doctors worked throughout the night treating them all. How could you not look up to them? They managed to get the railroad up and running again by the time morning rolled around. Thanks to that, my usual deliveries arrived on time. God bless every one of those Guardian Force angels who busted their butts last night. Scott told me he'd be busy with an important job today, so we probably won't be able to keep in touch. I'm not worried, though. Signing up to be the wife of a bracer means I have to be ready for days like these. Pearl and Scott were already very close long before they started dating. I think it's lovely that she's fortunate enough to marry her childhood friend. Welcome, SSS, and thank you once again for choosing Tom's Department Store. Please accept this if you would. Carryable. Oh yeah, because it's raining, right? Thank you very much, Neston. Think nothing of it. This is merely our way of showing our appreciation for your loyal patronage. I hope you enjoy your time shopping with us today, ladies and gentlemen. Can't wait to not buy anything. All I used to care about was business, but now I have Janetta. It's as if I see the whole world in a new light. What could be happening to me? Is this what they call happiness? Okay. Still no EV Church 3s. I need them. But I hear that if you go independent, we won't have to pay taxes to Airbunny and Calvert anymore. But who cares about that junk? If a hunk like Mayor Croy thinks we should do it, then what do we even need to vote for? Ugh, independence this, independence that. All the stupid adults won't shut up about it. It's like, what the heck are they even talking about, you know? No amount of rain is gonna make my mom want to shop any less. The weather's not so bad today, but I end up totally soaked when she brings me here while it's pouring. The news about the train accident was terrifying, but thank goodness they already fixed it. Imagine the horror if the stores here had to close because they weren't getting their deliveries. When I heard the rail had been shut down yesterday, I feared for how it would affect my store. But thanks to the efforts of the Crossville Station staff and the CGF, service has resumed as usual today. Consequently, my morning delivery arrived on time. I couldn't be more grateful for all the work it took to make this possible. Was about to head on my own when I saw you stream and now time to be distracted? Hey, don't be distracted by me. How we doing, Embryo? How's things? How's Azure, actually? Where are you at now? I'm assuming you're past me by this point, because I took a few days off. Cryptids! Oh, that's right where I'm at. Oh, I'm a little past that. Tomorrow night's the debut of Ark and CL. Revival production of Golden Sun Silver Moon. And Southwark and I made a date to go see it together. I can't wait. People keep saying some sort of demonic monster derailed the train. It's absolutely absurd. I've never heard something so outlandish in my entire life. You have to be an Easter Bunny? That's fair. We all have to be an Easter Bunny every once in a while. The prevailing rumor is that yesterday's train derailment was caused by a cryptid. But exactly what in Adios' name is a cryptid? Real cryptids or Trails cryptids? I feel like I'm seeing fewer and fewer smiles on my customers' faces lately. It's not really a surprise considering yesterday's accident, not to mention everything else going on in Zemuria. But I'd at least like for people to be able to forget about their troubles while shopping here. Demonic monster, yeah, right. That doesn't happen, right, McBurn? This is a pre-McBurn demon, though. I mean, I'm pretty sure you know who the demon is anyway, so... Weren't you here for that? Shaka's father came in for a job interview yesterday. He's so concerned about his daughter's well-being that he wanted to take up a position here. Sadly, he doesn't meet our minimum requirements, so I had to reject his application. Good. It's creepy. I don't think so, but I'm pretty sure I know. We wouldn't have to pay taxes to Erebony or Calvert anymore if we become independent. Consequently, Crossbell's economy would grow even faster than it already has. That's as important a factor as any to me. Clearly, the manager doesn't have a daughter of his own. Otherwise, he would have seen exactly where I'm coming from. Fine, if he won't hire me, then I'll just have to continue guarding Shaco as a customer, the way I have been. I'm so sorry for you. I didn't realize my dad came here to interview for a job yesterday. What was he thinking? Of course he was gonna get rejected. He doesn't know the first thing about engineering. Jeez, it's like he's trying to make his life's mission to embarrass me. That's a dad's job. Have you seen the way Shaco Dad always hovers over her while she's at work? I'm sure he means well, but I wish he'd take her feelings I'm sure he means well, but I wish he'd take her feelings into account and give her some space. That is his job. He is a father. It is his job to embarrass his little girl. What'll happen during Crimson Sin? I'm assuming Sin. I heard that all the damage from yesterday's train accident has already been repaired. It's incredible how efficiently the Guardian Force manages to get incidents like these sorted out. I'm running an errand for my mom today. Our roof sprung a leak, so she wanted me to rush out to buy a few buckets. Oh, that's rough. That's an expensive fix. Have you at least seen the characters that are gonna be in Kuro? You mean in Kuro 1? It took them just one night to repair the Transcontinental Railroad, and I couldn't be more thrilled about it. Now I don't have to miss a single blissful day of no-holds-barred train spotting. All the words in the world wouldn't be enough to express my gratitude to the CGF for working those extra hours. Yeah, both are mostly the same, just adding a few. Okay, I'm pretty sure it doesn't Fee, and I'm pretty sure it's Fee and Zen. I know those two for sure. I don't know any other returnings, though. You know what? There is something I actually kind of want to look at. Is this before going in here? I think it is. Yeah, I'm gonna go through this event real quick, because there's something I totally forgot to do yesterday. And I wanted to check this out before I streamed, but... Yes, learning a lot. Yeah, there's one more. She's in almost every game since 1, but not in Cold Steel 1 and 2. Can't remember if she's in 3. Definitely 4. Or she's in almost every game since 1. Give the poor girl a... Oh. Friggin... No, she wasn't in... Ren, duh. Ren was not in first chapter. She was introduced in second chapter. Thought she was in first? Nope, she was introduced in second chapter. Otherwise, Joshua would have recognized her. I can't believe I did this. Oh, yeah. There was a whole sweep here. They don't give her a break, that's all I can say. Yeah. You know what? She's a lot happier now. Friggin' twins are tormenting Sister Juju. Man, there is a lot of lore here now. But yeah, there's gonna be a whole sweep here, doesn't it? And I probably missed even a quest. I'm hopping up to Azure at 4:30, so you're stuck with me. No problem. I don't mind. I don't mind having someone here to chat. You choose Unmarked Grave. Wonder who... It's gotta be, like, old. Like, very old. This altar is often used for preparing medicine. Therefore, keeping it clean and hygienic is of the utmost importance. Cleanliness is next to goddessliness, you know. Apparently praying to the goddess every day doesn't make you immune to snapping a shoelace. Everybody knows that's a bad omen. Now the negotiation I have scheduled for later is jinxed. Jinxed, I say. Okay, yeah, you know... I think I missed a quest. I might have. I'm pretty sure I missed a quest right here. Because, dummy me. Think it was the blind guy? No. No, I did, there was a quest in Mainz with, Nielsen. There was also a quest with Nielsen in, the library. I think I did both of them. Oh, you're almost there then? Just one more? Is this... Oh, this is... Yeah, this is all new. You know what that grave, by the way? Oh, great. Wonderful. Yeah, so I definitely did miss a quest. Is there a whole sweep of crossbow I missed? Did I miss any? You're kidding. Oh, you're kidding. I missed an entire sweep of crossbow before the... Oh, no. Okay, well, I don't have time to do that. I will, however... Yeah, we'll drop a save here. Can continue onwards with the next day. I have a good bet that I missed a quest there, though. Let's see. Oh, actually, maybe not. Maybe I didn't miss a quest. Huh. That'd be nice. Okay, so last place we want to do is East Street. Because we need to do the Bracer Guild. One more day. One more day until Arkansas revival performance. I can hardly contain my excitement. This downpour is all that's keeping me from bursting into flames. With any luck, I should be able to keep my cool. For now, that is. There's nothing quite like the ambient noise of a drizzly day. The pitter-patter of water hitting the pond, the umbrellas, the ground. Each unique sound comes together like a raindrop symphony. Where's the lighter? I'll start the flames? Well, it's raining, so good luck. I mean, you can do it, but it's hard. I can't believe the railroad is back up and running already. Those guardsmen make one heck of a repair squad. Much like the CBD, I feel like the CGF is underappreciated. The average person doesn't realize how much they do. Seeing them work so hard yesterday was a little inspirational, to be honest. All you need is the gas? Well, you said the lighter, though. Hey guys, I heard the SSS was working hard on the job yesterday. Finding more information on Ouroboros, getting to the bottom of the derailment, seriously, way to go. I wouldn't be so quick to heap the praise on us. The people who are up until morning repairing the railway deserve far more credit than we do. Come on, don't be like that. You guys were doing overtime until late last night too, weren't you? I can get the gas myself. The lighter's hard to find, but you can buy a lighter at any gas station, so... Just don't forget to look after yourselves. Your health should be priority numero uno. Thank you for your concern, Nurse Fran. Hey, I like the sound of that. But for real, you're in for a tough shift too, so take some of your own medicine and don't overdo it. Don't worry, I won't. Thanks to the Guardian Force, the Transcontinental Railroad was able to resume service this morning. Luckily, they pulled it off before the first service of the day, so schedules didn't have to be modified. The CGF really is something, isn't it? This wouldn't have been possible without the Guardsmen's perseverance. It's time for some pom-pom party. No. Also, when was the last time I showed my combat notebook? Five Ramira, one Umateru. Okay. Data fragment, yeah. Page 3. Almost fully decrypted, I think. So Gnosis is back. We'll be looking into Ravash's old smuggling routes for any traces of it. I can't help but feel like we're not going to find much, though. Anyway, there's no point in racking our noggins on doubts and reservations right now. All we can do is snuff out each possibility one by one. I just can't figure out how Wald Wales got his hands on Gnosis. Well, there's your spoiler! If it wasn't through Ravash, then where the heck did it come from? There you go. Were you right, Embryo? We're currently holding a public forum on the state of independence in the hall to the left. Feel free to attend if you're interested. Yeah. The public forum is proceeding smoothly. I pray it stays that way. The last thing we need is an uproar at the Civic Center. Oh, this is open. Our current system is far too forgiving on foreigners, especially those from Erebony and Calvard. Worse still, we have no choice right now but to pay the country's 10% of our own tax revenue. How can any self-respecting Crossbone justify such a policy? These abuses will continue indefinitely if we refuse to stand up for ourselves. Is that what you want for your people? Or for our people? What utter nonsense. The grim truth is that independence simply isn't tenable in Crossbell's current condition. Suppose we're invaded by another country. How will the CGF defend us when they have not even a single tank at their disposal? Another country, which you mean to say is the Erebonian Empire. We've all been keenly aware of the threat they pose since the day they installed those railway guns at Corellia Fortress, right in range of Crossbell City. Whenever I find someone to stream with, they get distracted and I have nothing to talk about. What? You mean like in voice chat or something? Our state became independent. That... Yeah. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, W, X, Y, Z. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what happens to me and Pichu. Like, she definitely, the more natural-born entertainer out of the two of us. Really knows how to keep the chat flowing and everything. I'm usually just there to make bad puns. Usually try to have Panda with me, but he's always busy with something. That's fair. Our state became independent, its abundant wealth could easily finance tanks, patrol ships, and anything else necessary for our security. The only question that remains is whether our people and leadership have the courage to do what must be done. Like, okay. I can totally get this. You know, the, like, 10% of their tax revenue is going towards Erebony and Calvard. That's, you know, probably 5% each. 5% to each of the major powers. But, if they became independent, they would probably just take that 10% and throw it into the CGF to actually have, like, a real military. And even then, the CGF would probably need more funding than that. The question that remains is whether people in leadership have the courage to do what must be done. Obstinate fools, wake up and accept reality. You're forgetting that Crossbell's prosperity is largely due to the mirror that flows in from Erebony and Calvard. If you cut ties and declare independence, then that well will dry up in an instant. Everyone, please settle down. The real issue at hand is whether such a high-handed independence proposal will even be accepted by the international community. Isn't that something we've overlooked? The international community has nothing to do with this. Crossbell's independence is something that concerns us and us alone. It's our only hope of achieving justice. I have stage fright for the most part. I just need someone there, and it helps a lot. I don't usually need to talk, just someone else there helps. That's what's nice about even having someone in chat like you. It's just, I've gotten a lot more, I feel, comfortable on camera. I'm just really bad at holding a conversation by myself. Like, I have a lot of just silences when I'm, like, in the middle of a fight or something, and I'm focusing, and I just... yeah. You're nothing more than a convenient mouthpiece for Calvard. What makes you think you have a voice in this? Well, yes, I am part of the Republican faction, so to speak. However, I can say with confidence that my love for Crossbell is as great as any citizen's. I demand an apology for that insult. The rain ain't putting any damper on this shindig. They're going at it like animals over there. But I'm helpful by the fact that I don't shut my chat. What do you mean you don't? I don't shut my chat either. I have two chats. I have a chat on this screen and a chat on that screen. I just don't have it on the actual like background for this layout. I ain't putting a damper on this shindig. They're gonna act like animals over there. Yeah, there are way more citizens here than I expected, too. It seems the young, up-and-coming independent faction is in a heated debate with the leading Imperial and Republican faction representatives. If this doesn't perfectly reflect Crossbell's current climate, I don't know what will. They all appear to be making sound arguments at the very least. This isn't a problem that's going to be solved so easily by words alone, though. But yeah, anyone helps, but I only really have one person lurk in my background half the time. Yeah, I do try to keep your stream at least open and maybe lurking. Because I know you said you're working for, towards, not partner, affiliate. But a lot of the time I can't just, like, chat or whatever, or I'm in the middle of something. This isn't a problem that's going to be solved so easily by words alone, though. Moreover, there are some points of contention that have been raging since the state was founded. Perhaps it's high time something was done to put this discussion to rest. Agreed. There's really only two answers here. Sovereignty with an uncertain future, or servitude without justice. Okay, so we can't see anymore. Trying but not being able to talk really hurts that? Yeah, I get it. I totally get what where you're coming from on that. The answer is simple. Explosion! Another rainy day, I'd better stay out of the basement archive so no moisture sneaks its way in. I heard there's been some out-of-the-ordinary monsters appearing throughout Crossbell. They're said to be strikingly similar to the ones written about in the Church Testaments. What could be causing such a phenomenon? You'll go get Megumin? What a fun show. I heard they're holding a public forum at the Civic Center today. The topic is state independence. It just reminds me how close the referendum is. I'll need to decide which way I'm voting soon. I wonder how the SSS is voting. Let's see. Mom, what does this word mean? Alright. Let's see. Orcus Tower. Tourists? Yeah. The railroad was fully repaired yesterday thanks to the CGF's tireless efforts. Just in time, too. Today's rain could have delayed things even further. They have my respect for responding so quickly. It's no surprise, but the number of visitors in the plaza is a lot lower on rainy days. Something about keeping watch over a big, empty space like this makes my heart feel kinda heavy. drying off. The cryptids don't seem responsible for yesterday's train derailment. Still, they worry me. Those monsters have been emerging with increasing frequency. I heard that mysterious blue plants have been sighted near the locations they've appeared to. What could that mean? Are accidents like these just gonna keep cropping up? It's a relief the train service has been restored, and on such short notice, too. I can't imagine the compensation claims surrounding countries would have made had the railways remained inoperable. We owe it to the CGF for working hard all throughout the night to get things back up and running. The Civic Center is holding a public forum about the faults and merits of state independence today. I believe they still have standing room open, so consider attending if you're interested. I was already there. It's just old people yelling at each other. Nearly everyone that was forced to stay in town due to the train derailment was finally able to leave this morning. There's still a matter of reparations to settle, but I'm glad the repair efforts got service up and running as quickly as they did. Another rainy day in Crossville. Saw a forecast on the UrbanNet that said it'd be clear by the afternoon, though. Oh. Well, why not ride the elevator? Right, CNS. Wow, there ain't no one here. Editing these articles always takes the wind out of me. It wouldn't be a problem if I was still 20, but I'm no spring chicken anymore. Growing old bites. That's a mood. The news service was busy trying to gather as much information as possible on yesterday's derailment. Now that I think about it, we've been forced to run more special issues than usual this year. Sadly, it's rarely been for good news. So much of our reportage has been focused on incidents and tragedies. Frankly, it's a little depressing. But bad news sells. Achoo! Looks like I might be coming down with a cold. Ew, I don't want cold noodles. The Revival performance is finally debuting tomorrow. I can't take it easy just because of a little rain. Why do I feel like that's a bad idea? Huh? The editors on this letter's all smudged. Stupid rain. Actually, I guess I can still kind of make it out. Sorta, kinda. I won't let Nikolai or Sully get the better of me. Not now, not ever. Okay. Yes. We will not be knocking for Hayride. No old dude here. Okay. East Street. Bracer Guild last. A train got hurt yesterday, right? That's super scary. Did someone push it over or something? Yes, actually. Huh. People are saying a giant monster was spotted near the train accident yesterday. How terrifying. Hey, we could have taken it if he didn't run away like a bitch. It's another rainy day in Crossville. That puts quite the literal damper on my shopping plans. I suppose leftovers will have to do for dinner tonight. Are you sure you're not just looking for an excuse to get out of cooking, Mom? Well... There's nothing more calming than watering the plants. The sound of the rain is quite relaxing, too. Today's a good day for rest and relaxation. It's been a long time since I last had a day off from work. It's a rainy one, too. I plan to sit back, relax, and enjoy it with my family. Marie cleaned her face yesterday. The lady at the marketplace said that they do that before it's about to rain. I can't believe it came true. Nyan? My wife and daughter came to town for a visit. They returned to Erebonia just this morning. Yesterday's derailment sent chills down my spine, so I'm thankful service is up and running again already. Yeah, let's just hope it don't happen again. Looks like the spinny toy my big... Look at the spinny toy my big brother made. Spinny, spinny, swirly, swirly. I gave some of the shot of your pinwheels I made at work to Mei Ling. They said then she said she wanted to play with them outside. As you can see, she wouldn't take no for an answer. Walking around outside on a rainy day isn't my idea of fun, though. Well, as long as Mei Ling's enjoying herself, I guess it's fine. Alright, gonna lurk and go be lonely in Discord if anyone shows up? Alrighty. Hopefully someone shows up. I doubt I'll get many customers with weather like this, but that's okay. I gave Roy the day off, so I'll just pass the time making some new handicrafts to sell. Doubt it. Alright, thank you for your lurk. Hope to see you later. Oh boy, I managed to save 10 Mira today. I could spend it on some ice cream on my way home, or not. It's too cold out because of the rain. Oh, for crying out loud. I just finished plugging up a hole in the tent and already there's a new one. Wish Dins would get his head out of the clouds and actually help me for a change. The guy who sells me vegetables was in a tizzy about something this morning. Apparently there was a huge commotion over in our Morocco village yesterday. Sounds like it worked itself out one way or another. I wonder what happened. Go check your Discord, I did it again. Oh, you copied and pasted mine? That's fun. Bracer came by this morning to ask a few questions. Apparently a couple of female bracers went missing recently. Just where did they run off to in weather like this? I heard Certain has been muttering to himself about unleashing some kind of secret weapon. What could he be talking about? I'm just dying to know. Apparently Certain and his ragtag band of minnows are accepting their defeat at last. Haha! They couldn't even flounder their way far enough to challenge me to a single duel. I suppose their so-called passion for fishing was a sham all along. Okay, what's Certain up to? I didn't talk to him yesterday, did I? Rip. Yesterday's round came as a dreadful shock. I'm glad they managed to get the trucks repaired so quickly. Yeah. You can never tell what may happen from one moment to the next these days. I'll have to warn Roy and Mei Ling to be extra careful when they go outside. They say a mysterious monster was responsible for yesterday's derailment. Have to wonder if it's anything like the ones people have been spotting around the state. Dangerous incidents have been on the rise lately. You should be extra careful out there. I think we can handle ourselves, probably. Thank you for the, concern. Hello there, Mr. Gable. I picked some cookies. You all could have a few if you'd like. They're super duper good. Mommy makes them all by herself. Oh, you really don't have to go to all this trouble. I don't want it to seem like I gave you something just to get something back. Oh, please, don't you worry about it one bit. All I'm doing is sharing our leftovers, the same as you. Very well, then. These are delicious. I told you. I'm glad you enjoy them. I think Gable's finally settling into his life here at Lotus Heights. A wonderful development, I'd say. Yeah, from corrupt politician to a decent human being. The door is firmly shut. A voice can be heard inside. Ugh. Nah. Nah. The cops, you back already? You pigs dig up any new lead while you were out playing in the mud? Wait, Waze is with them too. You smug son of a... You got balls showing up here. It's your fault that Walds. They are not in a friendly mood today. Perhaps we should have stayed away. Look it up. What are you... Hey, Wazy. Listen up, Wazy. We know what's going on. Walt, he's the one that he's on that jacked up drug now too. Don't act like this has nothing to do with you. It's your goddamn fault in the first place. Lloyd, how much do they know? I specifically refrained from telling them about Wald's demonization. But we did mention that Wald was likely under the influence of Gnosis. If you just hadn't shown up 2 years back, none of this would have ever happened. We could have been living it up the whole time. But no, you just had to ride in downtown and screw it all to Gehenna. And now you're in bed with the damn cops. Just get your sick kicks. Well, say something. It wasn't just for kicks. I chose this path because there was something important I needed to do. What happened to Wald as a result of that was an unforeseen consequence. Wazy. So what? You think all that self-righteous bullshit is gonna get you off the hook? I should beat your ass. Ah. Huh? Why would you let me go? 'Cause I just needed to let out some steam. Look, Wazy, we tried. We know we can't get through to him, but if anyone can, it's you. The way I see it, I deserve to sock that pretty boy face of yours. But instead of cashing that in, I want you to do us a solid, smack some sense into Wald, and wake him up. Luganov? Bro. So that's how it's gonna be. Wazy? I can't make any promises, but I'll do everything in my power to bring him back to his senses. That should be enough to finally settle things as the founder of the Testaments. Jed and Luganov have been part of the Viper since the very beginning. They're probably even more worried about Wald than the rest of us. Hey, Jed and Luganov are awesome. Things may be messed up without Wald around, but I'm glad we still have them. No one messed with Luganov. That's my boy right there. Man, Luganov's so freaking cool. Luganov pretty much covered everything we wanted to say. There ain't anything else worth discussing, so go on and scram. You owe me one for not knocking you out, Wazy. So keep your word. Or else. Wow, it's like the whole city's taking a shower or something. Maybe we should go steal a bar of soap, then we can really make it shower. I think this is the entrance to the Geofront D sector. That's where we'll find the wanted monster from their request. The door was sealed for the longest time until now. That raises a certain question, however. If the downtown district isn't connected to the Orbital network, then why does it have an entry point into the Geofront? That's a good point, actually. I thought this district wasn't included in the city's redevelopment plans. As we mentioned before, the D sector was made under the orders of the Diet members and government officials. Underground construction went on for so long that it eventually reached all the way here. Evidently, they'd fabricated a demand and began building without any concrete plans. I see what you're saying. What's beyond here is another byproduct of unchecked governmental malpractice. That's one way to put it. Fortunately, Crossville has been improving in that regard ever since Mayor Croy was elected. That's enough politics for one day. Let's get down there and take out that wanted monster already. We'll get there. Heard a train got derailed yesterday. Supposedly some gigantic monster came along and gave it a mean whack. Sounds like a baloney to me, though. What kind of monster is strong enough to punch a train clean off the tracks? A demon. Yeah, I have enough. Jeez. Yeah, Lloyd has a lot of strength now. If I move that quartz onto someone else, actually... 898. 879. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of strength. And that reminds me, even... we want to make some hit harder, right? You gotta be kidding. It's raining again. Can't all the rain just pour down at once so we can get it over with? Stellar Pendulum and Midnight Delight. Wait a minute. Where do I get a Midnight Delight? Getting the good stuff in has been a pain in the ass ever since that mess at the trade conference. Apparently Airbunny and Calvert are putting the pressure on behind the scenes. Be nice if they'd quit busting my balls like this, though. Ah, Wazy. We will be continuing the search for the information about Wald on our end. Yeah, we're gonna scour the streets for leads once we're done laying out our game plan. Don't worry about us. You keep doing what you're doing with the SSS. Appreciate it, boys. I'm counting on you. So, word on the street is that streets that Wald is on the same drug Dino took in the spring. Rival gang or not, I'm worried for the poor guy. What in the world is Walt thinking? Alcohol is one thing, but drugs? We've already found our hidden quest, so... Alright, let's Central Square, stop by, and open a Lloyd slot, I guess? Let's see. Yeah, I guess we can open another Ellie slot. And we'll do another one with you. Oh. It's you and me. Yeah, don't have enough for a lazy slot. There we go. We do have enough for an attack 3, though. Ooh, boy, that gives you a lot of attack. Sword Breaker, or should I do something else? Spirit Breaker is also pretty decent. I don't think we can just craft the Breaker Gem. Oh, we can. I don't have enough. Suck it, never mind. So let's see, what do we do? I mean, we're done within the city, so... Suppose we could do the D-Sector Monster Extermination, and then work towards St. Ursula's. Actually, I never talked in here, did I? Well, that's just great. Another rainy day. Have to be careful out there. Driving this weather can get pretty dangerous. Oh, hello everyone. It's good to see you, Risha. Did you stop by to get some lunch? Yes, I did. I was just chatting with Shanshan when here over some dessert. You guys are with the police, right? You came right when the girl talk was heating up. Sorry to rain in your parade. I feel like I'm getting an exclusive look at the private life of our concealed performer. Yeah, you never really know who a famous person might be friends with. Please, you're flattering me. I'm still only a rookie. If it weren't for Shanshan, I'd likely spend most of my days off sitting at home doing nothing. It helps that we're around the same age. Rishi and I have gotten along since we met. And even with her proportions, it's always fun to shop for cute clothes with her. It's admittedly a little hard to find cute things that fit. I suppose it's true that very people have Rishia's proportions. A problem some would kill to have. I have to say, though, the two of you seem like really good friends. I suppose we are. I don't know what I'd do without Shanshan. I had to move often when I lived in Kelvar due to my father's job. I have trouble making friends because of that, so I always felt a little bit of a loner. Yeah, never would have guessed. Don't worry, Risha. Now that we're besties, you're never gonna get rid of me. Me and you will be together forever. I'll even get us matching tombstones. Aw, thank you, Shan-Shan. Feel like we're third-wheeling pretty hard right now. You're right, let's leave these two to themselves. Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I didn't mean to make you feel left out. No, not at all. It was great catching up with you, Risha. We'll see you later. Okay, be seeing you. And good luck tomorrow. My lack of experience in the kitchen yesterday gave me a real wake-up call. A painful one, too. After talking things over with Puck, we agreed to go back to doing chores and give them all we've got. After all, if we aren't killing it at the most basic tasks, how can we ever expect to move up the ladder? Looks like the part-timers are putting more effort into their old chores than ever before. And here I always used to say that Puck and Roos were hopeless. There might be some promise in them yet. Just a little, though. Water. I enjoy it when we have fewer customers on these rainy days. It gives me time to prepare the next day's ingredients in one sitting. Oh. I thought if we had enough chutzpah, I could work through anything Master threw at us. Turns out that was pretty naive of me. But I get it now. I need to focus on contributing how I can instead of biting off more than I can chew. I see. So you've been staying here at Long Lao since before the conference. How do you find the food here? To your liking, I hope? Very. It's been a challenge not to overeat since I checked in. Sorry for calling you out here today, by the way. I feel like I should have been the one going to you. Please, don't concern yourself over it. I rather enjoy my Johnson strolls after all. That makes me feel a little better. Freelance journalists really do get around, don't they? By the way, Nielsen, you've been here in town since a few weeks before the conference, right? I can only assume you're concerned about everything that's happening in your hometown. You would be right about that. I wanted to come and cover the event for myself. As a matter of fact, I plan on extending my stay here a little while longer. Alright. Now there's a chest over here that I have no idea how to get to. Like, actually just no clue. Nothing. No idea. Alright, so let's go to Downtown District and start on the quests. God, this music is so funky. Damn, this place is huge. Reminds me of when we escaped Orcus Tower during the trade conference. Yeah, but this is pretty far from the tower, all things considered. I'm surprised they even bothered to build something like this under the downtown district. Makes you wonder how much mirror the government blew connecting Orcus Tower right under the people who needed it the most. From what I heard previously, the D-Sector was primarily designed as a parking structure for orbital vehicles. And yet, there are none to be seen whatsoever. You're right. Not to mention, this much space would be excessive even in a place where cars are common, like the Republic. I don't get it. How many people did they expect would actually use a parking garage under the downtown district of all places? We could be here all day trying to wrap our heads around their reasoning. Let's just move on. Don't forget, we have a wanted monster with our names on it. It should be somewhere deeper inside. What? There are archaisms down here? Like, actual archaisms? Wait, is this the... This is the dungeon where... Okay. Wait, where are we at? We've been here before? How much XP are we getting from killing things? Not much. But not enough to kill them. Yeah, not enough to easily kill them, unfortunately. Wait, this is where... What did that open? I'm really confused as to, like, where this dungeon's actually at.
Nice fight! Nice fight! ここは通らせてもらうわ。やっはい。デミガンマンのトリメタよしはいよしよしもう大丈夫だ。
Monsters.
Okay.
I mean, there's no reason not to. Yeah, they're kind of low tier, so it's just. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies. Gotta hit 3. Ooh. This chest match is exclusive DLC content, and will have to be downloaded separately. In the original Geofred patch, technically, yes. I'm like actually very confused as to what is happening. Like, is this a new area? I mean, it's because there are chests I haven't opened, so I'm assuming no. Concha Sepith, I'll take it. Urbonia to the left of me, Calvert to the right. Here I am stuck in the middle with loot.
よーし一気に行くぞ
さてとそこです今だわ上出来かしら
やるじゃない
よーし一気に
What do we
Yes.
actually get in?
上出来だ
グッジョブです
Very slimy.
やっ
Is this back? Be charged 2. Caveman. What's that? Okay, so we need to backtrack now? Oh, and there's one right. I see.
Yeah.
よーし一気に行くぞ
チャンスです良いデータが取れました
やるじゃない
そこ
Yeah, that opens that up.
よーし一気に
Gotcha,
行く
so
ぞ
there's nowhere I can
今だわ上出来かしらさすがですね
No hitting chest or anything behind here, is there? No, okay. There's one right here, though. Found! Chest message! Okay, well, let's keep going, I guess. Such a big open room. What? Oh, wait. Oh! Okay, I know where I got now. Gotcha, because this takes me to the... Wait, did that... Is this where the... Yeah, that's where the tank came down from. I don't like that one's active. Several routes in the city must have been sealed after the terrorist attack at the trade conference. An understandable, if inconvenient, course of action. Regardless, it's not as though we have any reason to go through here. Why don't we head back the way we came? Okay. So... Okay, exterminate, whatever.
手強いです
わかった
了解です
Oh, I don't like the
Yes.
sound of that. Yeah.
お返しです
Your strength now. Oh, I hate it.
行きます
Oh, I hate you right now.
の番これで大丈夫です。よーし。
If I had to guess, I would say, as per every other boss in the game thus far,
電磁ネット投射。
oh, actually, Golden Cricket. This giant golden insect causes a cacophony to wear down its prey. Actually, can be everything, or can be poisoned. Can't be AT delayed, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Can be slept though, which is very important with. Oh my god.
お返しです。さてと。
What are you guys weakest to? Fire. Fire, wind, and actually, I mean, you're weak to basically everything.
さて。
You're weak to Galleon Tower, I think.
エニグマ。
行くぞ。
私の番ですね。催眠弾発射。や。
Let's see how that goes. Not too bad, I'll
お
take
返
it.
しよ。
そこだ。
え。
Yeah, right, Oh, Lloyd,
あ
yeah.
りがとうございました。
手こずってるから急げ。よし。
He's gonna Raging Spin again.
私の番ですね。
That didn't kill you, are you?
そこ。さてと。デミガンマンソリュータ
Ah, rude.
お返しです。任せて。エニグマ。ありがとうございました。
任せてくれ。
Ah, Ricuria doesn't pierce that down. Damn it. Now it's innocent Arc.
はー。や。
助かりました。私の番ですね。催眠弾発射。私の番です。そこです。これもみんなの
There we go.
勝利
That
です
was
ね。
more annoying than anything.
やりました。
Noelle learns Smart Missiles. Mirage reached level 3. EP plus 15 per enemy killed, and recover some EP after battles. 25. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Fear the Monster, Craft Book Ascend. Another craft book. I think Wazy and Tio could make something of this. I'd be willing to give it a shot, Wazy. Sure, let's see what we can do. They learned Sigma Ascension by spending 100 CP each. Yep. And then we have to nope our way all the way back out. I mean, actually, it's not like it's that far to go. Yeah, I got real confused here for a little bit though. All right. Okay, so that was the monster done. I guess we can head to St. Ursula first. To the brink. Yeah, let's head to St. Ursula's first. Let's see, where's our next quest at? Let's see, West Crossville Highway. No, not what I wanted to do. Yeah, we can work our way clockwise. Don't know about you, but I'm not a fan of the rain. It's a hard life working outdoors, am I right? Still, I take this over the chaos and panic from yesterday with all those ambulances rushing into the hospital. Apparently there was a huge accident on West Crossville Highway. It's a miracle no one got killed. We could finally take a breather. Good job today, Mikad. You were really holding your own helping out in there. Thanks, but I have a lot to learn if I'm going to be a full-fledged doctor. Besides, I don't think I did anything special. I was really just pitching in here and there with the busy work. No need to be so modest. Even odds and ends like those are essential to keeping a hospital up and running. You don't even get the least bit faint at the sight of blood anymore. You're growing up quick, Mikad. There you are. Glad you kids didn't forget about me. Does that mean it's done? You betcha. My recommended dish is all set to go. I call it 3-day stew. Ready to give it a try? We would love to. Alright, just give me just a moment. I'll fetch a serving for each of you. Lloyd and the team ate the 3-day stew. It's delicious! Ah, now this is what I'm talking about. Thick, hearty, and packed with flavor. It was certainly worth the wait. You're absolutely right. I don't think I've ever had a stew this rich and appetizing before. It's full of nutritious ingredients and warms you to your core. The perfect combination for a healthy body. I'm sure it does wonders for the patients here at St. Ursula. Sounds like someone found her dish. Oh, come on, now you're exaggerating. Ellie seems to be the most taken with the dish. Perhaps she should be the one to write about it. That's a good call. Think you can handle that, Ellie? With pleasure. I'll try my best to do the 3-day stew justice. Found every SSS member's favorite dish. Great, all 6 of us have decided on a favorite dish. We have plenty of options to go around now, so let's give our reports to the CNS. My slow-cooked stew can't be beat, am I right? It puts some pep back in the step of every patient and guest who tries it. Feel free to order a bowl whenever you please. But what is... Oh, Shining Palm Cushion. We gotta spoil the child. Am I Celestial on here? Ooh. All of our doctors of residence were called in to help treat the injured who were brought in from the train derailment. I'll try to look on the bright side. This gives me the opportunity to clean every nook and cranny of the building before they return. Yeah. It's a yikes. No one is outside. No one is in the research ward. I heard a lot of ambulances coming to the hospital yesterday, Cecile. Someone said something about a big accident. What happened? Well, there was a train derailment along the West Crossville Highway. But don't worry, everyone survived and the doctors have taken good care of all the people who were injured. Really? Thank goodness. I was so scared for them. It reminded me of the accident that I was in. Shizuku. Thankfully, the doctors have taken good care of all the passengers who were injured. So don't worry about a thing, Shizuku. You just concentrate on getting better, okay? Okay, I will. Cerrone, why in Adios' name did you hang the sheets out on the roof to dry? Chief Clark specifically told us today's forecast called for rain. Yeah, but what does he know? I decided to take a gamble. Let it ride all in sunshine, you know? What were you thinking? The way the sky looked yesterday, I thought for sure it wasn't going to rain today. That's why you're a nurse, not a meteorologist, Cerrone. You needn't worry, the fracture in your leg has already been treated. This is hardly a mortal wound, so please try to calm yourself. I just feel awful for everyone who was brought in here from the train accident. It could be worse, though. At least they didn't have it to suffer the embarrassment of throwing out their backs. What are you looking at? Never seen someone throw out their back before? Ow, I think I'm dying. I can see the light. There's seemingly nothing the doctors here can't treat, no matter what number of patients nor what ailments they have. I think every Crossbellan can have a little peace of mind about their healthcare, so long as St. Ursula's doors stay open. That guy over there really needs to shut his trap. He's been wailing like a little girl this whole time. After the catastrophe we've been through, he should quit his bellyache and be glad we're still alive. Looks like things are finally starting to calm down after yesterday's train derailment. Talk about a rush. Uh-oh. Things got so busy that I forgot to feed myself. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. Well, I suppose it's about time I get to cleaning the nurse's station again. You'd think I'd be used to doing it after working here for so long, but it still makes me antsy. It's the ladies' turf, you know. I come all the way to Crossbow City to attend Arkansas's new show, and what happens? The train flips right off the tracks. Oh, what did I do to deserve this? Come to think of it, the revival production does open tomorrow, doesn't it? Well, it's like they say, where there's life, there's hope. If the goddess kept you safe, that's something to be grateful for. If you could please get in contact with the patient's family in Calvard, I'll go and deliver their medical records to Dr. Sayland. We've been swamped ever since the derailment yesterday. Chances are I won't have any free time for a while. The other nurses and I have a job to do. We admitted a great deal of patients after yesterday's train derailment. Not all of them were from Crossbell either. Thankfully, St. Ursula has always been an international hospital, so there was no problem processing their paperwork. I shudder to imagine what might have happened had this accident occurred in a country without a medical system as advanced as ours. Just thinking about it makes me uneasy. Since yesterday's accident, we've been getting out-of-state calls from the Imperial and Republican citizens concerned about their loved ones. I can't imagine the anxiety they suffered when they heard someone important to them was hospitalized abroad. To make things worse, Crossbell's bid for state independence puts it in a tricky spot, politically speaking. A great number of patients were brought in yesterday. I haven't stopped working since, so I'm just about at my limit. I should probably take a short nap in my room before my next shift starts. I'll be leaving to do my rounds soon, Leighton. Don't relax just because we're done in the operating room. This accident has left us with a great number of patients to see to. Yes, Dr. Sayland. For so long, I've been wary of using a scalpel on the human body. But as times change and healthcare advances, it's become clear internal medicine can't solve everything, like the aftermath of this derailment. Working here has taught me to be more open-minded about new forms of medical treatment. It's much easier to catch a cold after getting soaked by the rain. When your body's core temperature is lowered, your immune system weakens, making you more susceptible to illness. If you're heading home, make sure to get out of the rain, change clothes, and warm yourself up as quickly as possible. Phew, I just got out of the operating room not too long ago. I've been performing one surgery after another all throughout the night. Once I'm done with the checkups I have scheduled for today, I can go home and sleep like a log. Our surgical tools really got a workout yesterday, let me tell you. Thankfully, I've been making sure that Scheller stays on top of their maintenance. Regular maintenance is essential when it comes to caring for medical devices. You won't want to gloss over it either. It would be terrible if the very instruments meant to save someone hurt them instead. That's why I'm making sure they're in tip-top shape. You never know when a patient is going to get wheeled in. Alright. So... Wait, what do I have to do with St. Ursula? Oh, I already did it. Never mind. Let's go back to Crossbell. Harbor District. And report our findings to the Crossbell News Service. Hello again, SSS. I take it you finished sampling 6 different places for the Gourmet Guide? Would you like to report to Grace now? Let's report to Grace. Understood. I'll let Grace know you're here. You're welcome to wait for her on the 2nd floor. Hey, they're my new guest editors. So, how's your little culinary tour go? We enjoyed it, actually. Yeah, once you get past the fact that we had to march all over the damn state, I'm pooped. Hey, it was worth it to eat all the delicious food, am I right? Okay, stop holding out at me. Tell me what you got. Right. Lloyd and the team gave their reports on the establishments they visited. So, you guys checked out 11 places in total, huh? Now that's what I call thorough. Makes me wish I could take you on as assistants. Okay, now let's move on to your individual recommendations. Well, to start, I really enjoyed the chef's omelet rice from Ashtrian and Armorica Village. The simple, rustic flavor was like Armorica on a plate. It definitely struck a chord with me. Nice pick, Lloyd. You can't go to Armorica and not try the omelet rice. My favorite was the 3-day stew from Le Lectier at St. Ursula Hospital. It's simmered for 3 days straight, which makes it nice and hearty, not to mention good for your health. I totally agree. That stew will get the pep back in your step in 1 spoonful flat. I recommend the Septicolored sherbet from the ice cream stand in the entertainment district. Its texture is excellent, and the 7 flavors, they blend together in a masterful way that defies conventional frozen treat methodology. That's some high praise to you. If you thought it was that good, that's really saying something. I bet our readers will love it. I know what gets my nod. The heavenly noodles at Ozel's stand just outside. It's the perfect combo of firm, springy noodles and hot, spicy broth. Just thinking about him is making me drool all over again. Good choice. I stop by there for lunch all the time. The owner is so dedicated to his craft. My favorite is the peerless fried rice from Long Lao on East Street. Once I tasted its simple yet complex flavor, I couldn't get enough. That's Zhang Hui's specialty. Darn, now I feel like stopping by to grab a plate myself. My recommendation goes to the Tide of Plenty Hot Pot from Tarrandere Gates Mess Hall. It's a delectable meal, made even better when shared with a table of good friends. What more could you possibly want? Hey, you're a regular connoisseur, Wazy. The mess hall at the border gates of some of Crosswell's hidden gems. I think that wraps it up. Great work, gang. All of you managed to find a favorite dish to recommend. The guide is going to have a lot more meat to it with your special feature in there. Thanks a bunch, seriously. No problem. The request was so much fun that we barely felt like work. It was a good thing we made sure to be thorough. Sure was, but don't think your work is over just yet. Now comes the part where you each have to write your own personal introduction. Despite their inexperience, Lloyd and the SSS did their best to put together a readable article. Eventually, after much trial and error, the team's contribution to the Gourmet Guide was complete. That should just about do it. We'll proofread this on our end later, but it should be good for now. The Gourmet Guide is finally coming together, thanks to all your hard work. That was tougher than I thought it would be. Does that mean we're off the hook? Sure does, thanks to the help, guys. It'll be a while before this gets published, but keep an eye out for it when it hits stands. I'll let you know if I need anything else. Sure thing, Grace. See you later. Quest to Taste the Crossbow completed. Let's go back to the garage. Take a tour to Crossbow Police Academy. Can't help but wonder who or what caused that train derailment. If something really is behind it, or someone really is behind it, that's a serious offense. A lot of innocent people were hurt in that incident. I'm gonna take some time to install a new gate now that the last one's kaput. Honestly, I still can't believe something managed to tear that thing apart in the first place. For the time being, we'll have to rely on the CGF's assistance for security. No one in the conference room. Let's take a trip over to here. Is there someone stationed out here? Oh, there are. Oh, there's nothing worse than having to work in the rain. It's just not my day today. We're almost finished here, so we'll be taking off soon. We finally finished cleaning up what was left of the gate that used to be there. What could have destroyed it like that? Or how, for that matter? No comment. There's a horrible power emanating from the demonic monster yesterday. Whatever it was, it seemed different from the cryptids in the reports we received. We're gonna have to keep our guards up. Most of the repairs on the railroad were taken care of overnight. The real trouble was the monster we ran into yesterday. Excuse me. That thing has to have been what caused the derailment, right? Oh. Randy, Special Support Section. Good morning, and thank you for coming. Happy to be here, Second Lieutenant. Thank you for all the hard work you put into the railway repair effort, by the way. Not at all. It's a relief that we were able to get it all cleaned up. That said, we never did manage to track down that giant monster. I've ordered several units to patrol around the state today, but I'd be surprised if we caught wind of it. It's cool. We all know fixing up the rails was the bigger priority. I think it's fine to forget about big and brawny and focus on the task at hand. I suppose you're right. Speaking of which, we came to learn more about the request you submitted. Not to rush, but would you mind explaining the details to us? Of course. We've had a reckless vehicle menacing the West Crosswell Highway recently. It's been causing trouble for Erebonian travelers and bus services. I'd like you to help us put a stop to it. Reckless driving. This sounds familiar. Could it be the same group of young men that we stopped in the city a while ago? Do you mean the so-called High Bloods? That does sound like them. Our failure to maintain public order is being called into question by the Empire and the Republic already. If this negligent driving were to injure a foreigner, we could end up with another international incident on our hands. Yesterday's derailment isn't helping matters either. You're saying that Crossbell is in a precarious position right now. Correct. As far as this matter is concerned, we're cooperating with the Metropolitan Division to catch the perpetrators. As the car is often seen on the highway nearby, I thought it only fitting that the Bellegarde unit help with the arrest. Sounds good to me. Do you happen to have a plan in mind? Yes, the reckless car has a regular route. It comes down West Crossville Highway before turning around at Bellegarde Gate. He'll be conducting a stakeout here. Once the car makes its approach, I want you to pursue it in your own vehicle. At that point, I'll alert the Metropolitan Division and then stand by at the city's west exit. A pincer attack. Exactly. Can I count on your help? Time for a car chase. Of course you can. We'd be happy to accept the request. Thank you, SSS. This will be a lot easier with you on board. I'll contact the Metropolitan Division so we can officially get started. We should take our places in that case. Yeah, let's grab our wheels and get ready for a chase. Good thinking. We'll be counting on you to do your thing when the time comes, Noel. You've got it. Quest driven to the brink started. No sign of that crazy car yet, huh? You sure it's even coming? We'll just have to wait and see. Its route is supposed to run along West Crosswell Highway. That's the reason Officer Kate and the Metropolitan Division haven't been able to catch it on their own. The CPD's jurisdiction is generally confined to within city limits. So it's up to the wily band of misfits to save the day once again. An astute assumption. Whether they're inside the city or not, we can't let them put civilians or their poor car in danger any longer. One way or another, we're gonna put a stop to this. Haha, that's the spirit. Wait, that sounds like... What the? Ah! Hey, watch it! Stupid bus almost ran into us. It is the High Bloods. We were right. Alright, everyone, it's go time. You give chase, I'll get in touch with the Metropolitan Division. Understood. Noel, I'll call the shots, you focus on driving. Yes, sir. Why? Why were we not in the car to begin with? Also, we have a siren. Cops, let's get on this shit. We're gonna run right into them. Hit the emergency brakes or change course and dodge. Well, it's raining, so brakes probably aren't gonna work well. Change course and dodge. Oh, hello, Pacos. How are we doing, Scoots? Let's change course, Noel. Right. What? Damn idiots are out of control. Still, not the backseat drive, but we would have been fine if we just hit the brakes. It's raining! That was a miscalculation on my part. Sorry about that, Noel. We can't slow down. Let's keep up the chase. Roger. They're still after us. Heh, piece of cake. They're gonna get away at this rate. Trust Noel's driving. Noel, it's all you from here. Yes, sir. Hey, why would we not trust Noel's driving? He took that curve at an impressive speed, despite the unfavorable driving conditions. Tio's right. Don't you think it's a little dangerous barreling down the road in the rain like this? Hey, it's gonna take more than a little drizzle to slow these treads. They're not a runaway vehicle in Crossville. There's not a runaway vehicle in Crossville that can outrun Noel's Seeker. You do remember this is a pursuit, not a race, right? Anyway, let's close the gap. They're not half bad. Yeah. All we have to do is keep this up, and the Metropolitan Division's pincer attack at the west exit should go as planned. Wait. Something's wrong. What's going on with their car? Huh? What the? The brakes aren't working. What? They're losing control of the vehicle. What should we do? At this rate, there could be a serious accident. Pull in front and cut them off, or rear-end the car from behind. Do we? Pull in front and cut them off. No, pick up speed and pull in front of them. It's a risk, but we can use our car as a wall to cut them off. Roger. Are we alive? I thought I was a goner. Phew, they don't seem hurt at least. Maybe pulling ahead of them wasn't the right move after all. No, I think it was. Things could have got a lot worse than they did. Moreover, they turned the steering wheel of their own accord. They had no one to blame but themselves. On the bright side, our car managed to avoid sustaining any damage. A little water never hurt anyone. They should be glad that they're still in one piece. Luck like that would be useful in the casino. Too bad they're going to jail instead. Well, there's only one thing left to do. Let's report this as Second Lieutenant Muriel in the Metropolitan Division. Well, if it isn't the High Bloods, you're a long way from the residential district. You're also under arrest for speeding, among various other charges. I think we can consider this case closed. Good work, everybody, but you wouldn't have been able to catch them without your help. And we wouldn't have made this arrest at all without your cooperation, Second Lieutenant Muriel. I'm sure tensions on the border have been you busier than ever, so allow me to express my gratitude on behalf of the Metropolitan Division. Likewise, Officer Kate. This is one less thing for the CGF to worry about. As for you, SSS, I'm in your debt once again. Don't even mention it. I've been wondering, Noel, Tio, do you have any idea what happened to their car back there? Brake failure. That's the main reason they lost control like that. From what I can tell, they've been sloppy with keeping this poor car maintained. Wait, weren't you supposed to be taking care of that, Reggie? Oh yeah, I knew there was something I've been forgetting to do recently. Additionally, the orbital engine has shorted out completely. I estimate that it would cost just as much to fix as it would to simply purchase a new one. I hate to see a good car go to waste, but at this point we might have to scrap the whole thing. You're kidding me. No way, Yuri had to pull a ton of strings with the Vern Company to get the latest model, too. Oh please, a total car is two is pocket change to me. We can just go to the Opel store and buy another one. Hells yeah, you're the best, Yuri. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go pick something out right now. Hold on just a second. Are you forgetting that you're under arrest for speeding on a public highway? You realize that's gotta come with a serious penalty. Oh, a penalty. How terrifying. We're foreigners. Do you really think you'll be able to do much to us with those flimsy laws of yours? At most, we'll have to pay a small fine before walking away scot-free, just like last time. Here we go again. You know it. We've got places to be and things to do, you know. And I'm sure it would be a pain to take us all the way to the station. So, find me whatever you like, and I'll cut you a check here and now. That way, it's a win-win for all of us now. You're a genius, Yuri. You three can't be serious. As nauseating as it is to admit, the bravado is not misplaced. No, that's not going to happen. Huh? You should read the Crossville Times more often. It's State laws have been through a lot of changes since Mayor Croy took office. In fact, just the other day, a major part of the legal code was amended. As it so happens, penalties for criminal acts perpetrated by foreigners have been strengthened. What was that? That's right. Based on the charges, you three are looking at a 1-month suspension on your driver's license. How's that for a punishment? A whole month? So you mean even if we bought a new car, we wouldn't even be able to drive it? We may have gone too far in a few places. You don't know who you're messing with. What grounds do you have to suspend my driver's license? What right do your puny cops have to put in from a puny autonomous state have to punish me? Why, you? That's right. You must be pulling our legs. There's no way they'd give Crossbow Police that much power. Hey, Yuri. Sykes, I don't think they're... Shut it, Reggie. Can't you see that you're trying to spoil our trip? Or they're trying to spoil our trip? If this is how they want to play it, I'll just have my dad use his influence to pressure their government. Give it up already. This is about more than how light or harsh your punishment is. You're acting like your mortal lives are in danger. I can tell you who does know how that feels. All the innocent bystanders you terrify with your reckless driving. Did you ever stop to think about that? What the hell got into her? So what if some commoners got scared by us having some harmless fun? It's only a car. What's the worst that could... What? Are you trying to say you never saw the danger in what you were doing? Even during today's incident, you could have lost your lives if the SSS hadn't intervened. I mean, yeah, I thought I was done for when we punched in that pond. You can't be serious. There's no way anything could happen to us. You think you're an exception? Anyone could die in a car crash. Anyone. Unsuspecting victims end up caught up in crimes and accidents they did nothing to deserve all the time. I'm a police officer. This is my job. I see it happen every single day. Your reckless driving has instilled more fear in the people around you than you can imagine. And yet, you have the nerve to tell me it was all just harmless fun? The fact that you keep doing this proves you have absolutely zero regard for the physical or mental well-being of others. Highbloods, you think you're noble? What a sick joke. Don't you three have any shame? Well? Kate! Enough of this. You're coming to the headquarters whether you like it or not. You'll have plenty of time to reflect on this when you're stuck at home for a month without your licenses. That's all I have to say. Now hurry up and get your butts in the patrol car before I really get mad. Hey, Yuri? Sykes? Yeah, we really screwed up this time. Whatever. What the... Yuri? Wait for us! Looks like she got through to them after all. I would hope so. I've never seen Officer Kate get so... animated. Hello, Paco. So after dinner, we pop over there to the parents. Yeah? About what time? Sure, they're not used to being yelled at like that. Hopefully they... like 6:30? 6? I'm sure they're not used to being yelled at like that. Hopefully they take some time. Just take something away from it. 6:30. Alright, gotcha. Sounds good. Thank you again, SSS. You as well, Second Lieutenant. Anytime, Kate. In a way, telling them was fun enough to be its own reward. I've always wanted to be in a real-life car chase. Fun is not the first word I would use. Officer Kate, I want you to know that your words struck a chord with me, too. I'll give it my all to keep Crossbow safe, and you do just the same, I'm sure. Without a doubt. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have 3 hoodlums to take to the station. Well, that was certainly something. Alright, we need to have that orbital car towed out and dropped off at the impound. Mind giving me a hand? We're here, so might as well. We don't mind at all. Lloyd and the others then helped the CGF haul away the High Blood's car. Afterward, they returned to Belgard Gate to resume their usual activities. Quest driven to the brink completed. Thanks to you, we were able to put a stop to that reckless car. Excuse me. Now the rest of us can get back to keeping an eye on the border. You have our gratitude. I'm still worn out from working on the repairs last night. Maybe I should catch a nap while I can. You never know what might happen in a state of high alert like this. Second Lieutenant Mirio's unit ran into a giant monster yesterday. Thing's still on the loose, so she deployed a company to search the state for it. Jeez, as if we didn't already have enough on our plates with all this international friction. Thank you for solving that case in Omorka yesterday. If it weren't for you, I'm not sure what would have happened. Menace certainly didn't make it easy for us. He was much more slippery than we expected. Now that he is wanted, however, they should be able to apprehend him in due time. You think so? He looks like the gratingly persistent type to me. Yeah, that phony's gonna be a menace till the second he's finally behind bars. You're probably right. I only hope he doesn't cause any more damage before then. Okay. We go to the cafeteria. For some reason, I've been feeling on top of my game since I ate Stella's extra spicy soup yesterday. This must be the power of love. But man, love really hurts when you digest it. It's an awful day to be posted outside. I feel bad for all those rain-soaked guardsmen. What they need is a nice hot meal to warm them up. Or maybe I'll use that super spicy soup I made for Kless as a base for some hot pot. Sounds delightful. It just had to ring today, didn't it? Perhaps I should have taken the train after all. Though in my defense, I was in no rush to board one after that horrible accident. Yeah, that's fair. I can understand that. I heard all about yesterday's train accident. They're saying a giant monster struck the locomotive and caused it to derail. That train was made by a famous Imperial arms manufacturer called the Reinford Company, so it should have been pretty durable plating. That gave me an idea of just how terrifying that monster must have been, even if I didn't see it myself. He's a little whiny, but you know, I'm sure he'll be fine. Great. You put on quite the show yesterday, Detective Bannings. Pardon? Are you referring to our investigation at the scene of the train incident? Had we rushed the repairs, we may never have learned the truth of what transpired. That miscalculation would have been no one's fault but my own. I was far too impatient on my part. You merely acted in the best interest of the CGF. Yeah, plus you guys practically raced to fix the thing up afterwards. All in all, I'd say both sides did a bang-up job. Nothing to get depressed about. They're right, Commander. You all give me far too much credit. At any rate, allow me to thank you once more for your efforts, SSS. Regardless of the circumstances, it was your efforts that led us to learn what caused the derailment. That sizable monster is an obvious point of concern, but please allow us to handle it. Okay. Sorry. Alright, what's next? Even a light drizzle can impede your range of vision. That's not ideal given all the eyewitness reports about those cryptids. I'd better keep my eyes peeled too. The train derailment yesterday was just awful. If the culprit really was a giant monster, what's to stop it from causing something like that again? If you ask me, I think we should be deployed on a search and destroy mission for that thing. Good luck. Gonna need some serious firepower to deal with that. With that boy. Did I do Crossbow Cathedral already? I think I did, didn't I? The Rainy Day Crossbow. That, of course, will mean fewer people braving the highways to visit us. Yeah, I believe I did already talk to everyone here. Oh, excuse me. go to Maine's Minning Village. Daddy always looks so sad on rainy days. Maybe it's because he misses being a miner. But I love Daddy just the way he is. It was rainy days like today when I injured my leg and had to retire from being a miner. Even now, the damn thing still aches. I'm just buying stuff at this point. It's too rainy to play outside. This sucks. When's Dad getting home? I want to play already! The mine gets awfully cold on rainy days. Not that the miners particularly mind. They'll dress light for work no matter what the weather. Goodness me, I just hope they don't catch cold. Thanks to Gantz, I've been able to refocus myself on my work. I plan on returning the favor by picking up his tab tonight. This morning, I dug up a gigantic Sephora crystal. That sucker was this big around, no fooling. I've been kicking all sorts of ass at work these days. If only I had this kind of luck at the casino. Rainy days in the mines are the worst. It gets so cold I can barely stand it. I guess it would warm me up if I moved around more, but too much work. Between cave-ins and monster outbreaks, we miners put our lives on the line all the time. How do we manage this tough job out? To tough this job out them? By trusting each other and taking pride in their work. That's how. I'd say the others are starting to realize that fact. The way we've all been coming together as a team lately. As chief of this mine, I'm blessed to lead a crew like the one I've got. We've almost made our way to the rock layer we've been aiming for. A boatload of septum awaits, so I've got to keep on digging. The rain is so relaxing. We don't get many guests on days like today, so I'm just going to take it easy. Rainy days are the worst. The floor gets all wet, and then I have to mop it. Can't Carlos eat any faster? I want him to go home already. I finished transporting today's septium load earlier this morning. If I'd done it after the rain picked up, the road would have been too slick and muddy to get any traction on. Knowing when it's safe to drive is a skill in all of its own. The weather can be rather temperamental here in the mountains. At times, the rain gets so heavy that bus services have to be suspended. Today isn't one of those times, but nevertheless, take care making your way around. There's been talk of large mysterious monsters appearing throughout the state. Not to mention that creature sighted near the train accident yesterday. Could they perhaps be related to the monster that appeared in the old deserted mine? Whatever the case, we'd best tread carefully. Everyone's safety depends on it. Oh, walking in the rain without an umbrella, I see. Not bad, not bad. There's nothing like a man soaked to the bones, his clothes clinging to him. Okay. More and more people are setting off to live in the city these days. Fortunately, we have the boys and girls with plenty of Maine's pride who are here to stay, like Login and Amy. Nothing could make me happier. I've lived here all my years, after all. Take care of her, everyone. Rainy days like this are no laughing matter in Maine's. One false move could send you tumbling down a cliff. It's more likely than you think. Max and I grew up here, so we've been warned about this sort of thing since we were kids. Okay. Nothing going on in Maine's. So what else do we have for quests then? We've done all the quests, haven't we? Yeah, okay. So basically, talk to everyone. The police are investigating the herbal truck I bought from Minith. They said it wouldn't take long, but hope they bring it back soon. Rain is a blessing for the heavens for us farmers. It's by the goddess's divine will that all of us may eat. I'll have to make sure I pay my respects to her. I hurt my lower back yesterday, and it's no better today. I'm getting too old for this. That grandson of mine, on the other hand, he seems different today somehow. I wonder what's come over him. Gramps hurt his back yesterday. He really ought to take the day off. I bet he would have if he didn't think I was incapable of running the store myself. I'll show him. I've got to get my act together and work harder. The youngins are having Sunday school over at the inn today. All I could ever teach them is farming, so I have to hope they study hard. Seems yesterday's incident helped Derek and Chief Tolton make up with one another. Those two always put the needs of the village above all else. Amork has been through some hard times recently, but I'm sure things will start looking up for us soon. Rainy days are the worst. They're drab, they're human, and don't get me started on how dirty the floors get. Can't our customers be more conscious of all the mud they're tracking in here? Oh yeah, the big referendum is coming up soon, isn't it? If only I didn't have to go all the way to the city to vote. Still, this is important to the future of our village. I'm not about to shirk my civic duty. The rhythmic tapping of the rain against the window, and a warm coffee by my side. Days like this are perfect for sinking into a good book. Maybe I can put a dent in my backlog today. We're running out the large room on the second floor for Sunday school today. I think I'll whip up some pudding for the kids. They could probably use a snack. And an extra serving for the sister, of course. We're having Sunday school today. The guy who runs the inn is gonna bring us snacks during our break. Man, I'm excited. Can't this lesson go any faster? When I lived in the city, I had to go to the cathedral for Sunday school. Now that I live here, the sister comes to me. It's pretty nice, actually. Me, Camille, and Stefan are learning today. I don't really get any of it, though. While making my way through the village, I saw what happened appeared to be giant cat prints all over the ground. What could have happened here? Until we moved here, I didn't know traveling Sunday school classes were a thing. It must be difficult to commute all the way out here from the cathedral. I'll have to remember to thank the sister for her service. This idea of yours, Derek, this apicultural experience. It has its benefits, but are you certain it would be safe to allow civilians into our fields? I see your concern, but I think it'd be okay. Honey is the village's specialty, after all. We could even teach people how to handle bees properly. I'm willing to consider it. Looks like Chief Tolton and Derek are getting along just fine now. That conflict has only brought them closer together in the end. Let's just leave them to it. You make a good point, though, Father. We'll have to hash out the details of this plan in greater depth. Showcase the most unique aspects of our village to the general populace isn't a bad idea at all. Doing so could even cause more people to consider moving here. Derek and Tolta have been brainstorming new ideas together since yesterday evening. Rather than change the way we do things, they want to bring some life back to the village by showing off its traditional charms. With those two working together, Amork is almost certainly in good hands. I'll be cheering them the whole way through. Okay, so is that... That leaves... Tangram Gate. Let's stop at the boathouse first. Oh, Lloyd, what do you have there? This? I'm pretty sure it's part of a fishing set. It must have been a real beauty, too. A rare fish I caught from one of the spots the Elite Forward guarding spattered out. Well, your hunch is right. That thing is part of the fabled fishing set once used by a nomadic pro angler. As the story goes, he sealed it away somewhere in these lands when he left for Crossbell. Who'd have thought he hid the pieces in the bellies of the very things they're built to catch? I didn't realize it was so legendary. What should we do then? Return it to its owner? No, absolutely not. The man himself said it's finders keepers. The gear is yours now. Just so you know, Lloyd, There are 4 of those pieces in total. Come back and see me after you found the full set. I should be able to put it all together. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Now you've done it, the Imperial Fishing Club. Now you've done Imperial Fishing Club, this calls for a secret weapon. What? Miniature aquarium. I'm burning through my cash. I'm not finished yet. In fact, I'm just getting started. Gosh darn it. Oh, I'm so ticked off. But what did they do? Copen has been in a bit of a fishing rut, too. Maybe this really is as far as our skills can take us. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. That accident off West Crossbell Highway was this close to spiraling into a massive scandal. If things hadn't been fixed up so quickly, the Empire and the Republic could have easily used it as an excuse to meddle in the referendum. Thank Adios for that repair crew. Just recently, there was a bracer asking about some of missing colleagues of his. Huh. I hope they're alright. They're bracers, so I'm sure they'll be fine, probably. Shouldn't the bus be here by now? It's running late, I guess. Situation normal. Other than the drizzling, of course, but we wouldn't let that rain on our parade. Don't quit your day job. Oh, wait a minute, that wasn't supposed to be a pun or anything. I was just trying to say the weather wasn't going to dampen our spirit. Oh, wait, no. It's okay, we understand. I thought those were pretty good, actually. Shangham Gate was also affected by the big derailment yesterday. We even needed to call in Republican tour buses to help with the transportation. It was pretty troublesome. If things weren't tense enough with the major powers, that accident couldn't have come at a worse time. It's almost like it was planned! A good meal goes down even greater after a hard day on the job. You never know what'll happen next, so I've got to make sure I'm never hungry and always ready. We had a lot of guests yesterday with all the passengers from the derailment being rerouted here by bus. Most of them are gone by now, but it was a rough while it lasted. Oh, it was planned? Yeah, I think it was planned. You know, considering we know the guy that did it. He was on some kind of a drug. Some kind of a drug that made him a demon. Like, literally, it turned him into an actual demon. The hell kind of a... Tomorrow's the big debut of Ark & Ciel's revival show. The highlight is going to be their new up-and-coming performer, Sully, playing the role as the Star Princess. In the end, I couldn't nab myself a ticket, but I'm sure the Crossbow Times will do a feature on it. I can't wait. Okay. Wait, that's not all of Tangram Gate. What am I doing? About yesterday's train incident. It happened right before the referendum. That makes me think the Empire or the Republic could have been behind it. I know we don't have any solid proof right now, but I can't help but be suspicious at a time like this. Yeah, that's fair. Ah, the SSS. I heard you did some impressive work yesterday at the scene of the train derailment. You should be thanking our leader here. Super Sleuth Extraordinaire does it again. Laying on a little thick there, Andy. I wouldn't say that he is, actually. Much as I'd like to take credit, I only ever drilled combat tactics into you during your time at the Academy. Even so, as your former instructor, my chest swells with pride. You become quite the detective, Lloyd. Not you too, Deputy Commander. There's still so much I have to learn before I can even begin to fill my brother's shoes. I've only made it this far thanks to my teammates covering for my weaknesses. Crossbell's most modest man. He always was. Keep up the effort and you're sure to continue climbing. I look forward to seeing just what kind of man you'll become, Lloyd. Nothing out here. And then we has Le Roof. Achoo! It sure is chilly up here. The last thing I need is to catch a cold. Maybe I should take it easy for a bit. Our monitoring facility is getting a real workout today. It can be hard to keep watch with eyesight alone in weather like this, so having radar comes in handy. It was damaged by the terrorists during the trade conference, but it's back up and running now. Alright. So that is everything. That means we can head in, report our side quests. Thanks for the reports, everyone. I didn't rank up, actually, huh? But, okay. I guess we can head to the, not the CPD, the, guild. See what happens. Bracer shift schedules posted. Searching for Lynn and Aeolia. And missing in action. Well, now, isn't this a surprise? It's good to see you, Michelle. We couldn't shake your concerns after that call you gave us. Oh me, oh my, I didn't mean to make you rush all this way. Still, I'm glad you did. Sorry if I gave you any pressure. No problem. I'm guessing you haven't made contact with Lynn or Aeolia yet, though, huh? Nope. Arios and the gang are out looking for him right now. I mean, seriously, where the heck could those two even be? This is getting worrisome. If you can't contact them via their Enigma, does that mean they're out of the state? I was thinking that too, but there's no record of them leaving from the station or the airport. Same goes for Belgard and Tangram. That does raise some red flags. If Lynn and Aeolia are still within Crossbell State, there may be a chance that we can locate them. Really? We can, but how? The Enigma 2 has additional functionalities that were carried over from testing. One such function allows them to send out an emergency signal. What? Really? It is confirmed to use a reverse orbital energy to transmit waves of a specific frequency at fixed intervals. However, the waves are faint at best. As far as I am aware, the Foundation has yet to find a practical application for it. They never removed the feature itself, however. It should still be present in our production models. So in other words, if you manage to pick up that signal, it'll lead us straight to Lynn and Aeolia. It's worth a try at the very least. Chief Roberts is familiar with this function. We should try visiting him at the IBC. I imagine he would be willing to help us. Good thinking. We'll head there now. I'm sorry to put you guys through this. Thanks for bailing us out here. Don't forget to contact me right away the second you learn anything new. If the situation calls for it, I can get Arios and the others back in a jiff. Roger that. We're off to the IBC then. Yeah, no one up here, right? Yep. Searching for... Excuse me. Here we are. I wonder where we can find Chief Roberts. Upstairs in the Foundation's branch office, most likely. I will call him and his Enigma. Hello, this is Tio. No, that isn't the reason. Do not make me hang up this call. Is she giving him a death glare through the phone? That poor man. Tio's gonna freeze him cold one of these days. I don't know. Something tells me the guy's kinda into it. Yes, I'm calling about the Enigma. About the Enigma 2's emergency SOS function. Yes, correct. Okay, we'll be waiting for you downstairs. Is he willing to help us? Yes, he should be here momentarily. Yona is with him as well. Oh. He's the kid that was using the room at the GL front, the one that exploded. Ah, the hacker extraordinaire from the Epstein Foundation. That's the one. He likes to act like he's hot shit, but he's kinda just a little shit. He must be staying with the Foundation now that his base was destroyed, huh? Yes, though he still had a fit over it. Okay, now I get what's going on. Yep, can't contact him. That's it, their Enigma probably just ran out of juice or something. Why should we care anyway? It's not my fault those goody two-shoes don't know how to keep their stuff charged. Can you even hear yourself right now? You really shouldn't say things like that, Yona. It isn't very nice. Excuse him. He's been like this a lot recently. Which I don't understand. I've done all I can to make him comfortable, including letting him use the most powerful terminal in the building. Man, who cares what the specs are? It's never gonna be fun with all the stupid security you've got on it. Give me the access codes and set me free already. No can do, Yona. You know that. If I give you a read, you take it all the way to the depths of cyberspace. So instead, I've been working on a special Palm Party training program you can use until you're finally ready to beat Tio. I can beat her myself, you old fart. Turns out he's doing a pretty good job of keeping Yona on a leash. The chief's fatherly tendencies can come in handy, even if they usually get on my nerves. Okay, back to business. It's true that the Enigma 2 has an SOS function, but I don't know if it'll be useful. You don't? But why would it not be? It's for emergencies, isn't it? Well, you see, while it does produce an orbital signal, it's far from the strongest one imaginable. Quite the opposite, in fact. It's impossible to detect unless you're within 10 Selge of the orbit, no matter what equipment you use. Just 10 Selge? That doesn't give us a lot to work with. We'd only be able to catch them from here if they were in Crossbow City limits. What if you combine the detection apparatus with my sensors? If the system has been matricized, it should be able to sync with the Aeon system. Well, sure, that could... Wait, no! The detection apparatus's margin of accuracy is too low for the Aeon system to utilize. You'd also have to account for the orbital pressure, not to mention the surrounding terrain. It's nearly impossible, if you ask me. I suppose that's true. I don't think I really get the issue here, but I guess I'll take your word for it. Then there really isn't a simple solution? Hold up. Why don't you just take a reading from the roof of Orcus Tower? What? Yona? What do you mean? Think about it. The SOS waves are so weak that you can't even detect them unless your equipment's nearby. You can use Thea's sensor to increase the output, but even if it works, which I doubt, it'll be too inaccurate to be useful. So what if you use the top of Orcus Tower? There'd be less interference to account for, so it'd be a lot more accurate, wouldn't it? Anyone actually following this? Would that work to you? Color me surprised. A marvelous idea, Yona. That's our little systems engineer whiz. Who do you think I am? They don't call me a genius for nothing. So we're good to go? I take it you figured things out? Yes, this just might work. I'll head to Orcus Tower and ask the management for permission to use the roof. You'll come lend me a hand too, won't you, Yona? Like, should I? Actually, I'm bored out of my mind here, so why not? But you guys owe me one, alright? Sure, that's fine. As long as it isn't illegal or overly unreasonable, we'll be happy to repay the favor. Chief Roberts and Yoda then went to Orcus Tower and received permission to set their equipment up on the roof. As it would take some time before the search was ready to be conducted, the SSS decided to finish any outstanding business before heading over. Did I not check out the IBC? I don't think I did. Guess I don't know if I did it. I can't remember. I would have to assume no. Yeah, I don't think I did. Well, we did now. I'm pretty sure we're good to go on things. Unless there's a random hidden side quest. Is there a random hidden side quest? Okay, yeah. No hidden side quest. We'll however save, because you never know, there might be a mitzvah or some random like, book or whatever. I haven't found a book today, actually. Have we? Huh. I didn't miss one, did I? That's rude. That's real rude. Oh, by the way, have you had any interest in reading this book? You read popular fiction, Deputy Commander? Never would have expected a gruff guy like you to be into that kind of stuff, Duggo. And why not? Anyone can enjoy a good novel. It just so happens that Commander Bales recommended this to me. But as you well know, I've been rather busy lately. Give it a try when you have some time. I think you'd enjoy it. Thank you, sir. That's rude. I have to talk to him twice. Any other missables then? No. Guess not. Oh, my Enigma. What's up? Where are you guys? All the equipment's ready to go. We just walked through the entrance. Should we head up to the roof? Yeah, the receptionist should give you an elevator access card if you ask her. Now get your butts up here already. Right, we'll be there soon. I take it the preparations are complete. Yeah, Yona said the receptionist can give us a card that'll lead us up to the roof. Let's hurry, we want to keep them waiting in the rain. Can we leave now? Okay, yeah, we still can, so let's save. Saves again. Welcome to Orcus Tower. Ah, would you be the special support section by any chance? That's right. We're told you had an access card for us? I certainly do. Here you are. Receive the temporary access card. Just scan that card on the panel in the elevator and it will take you directly to the 40th floor. It's valid for 1 month and fully disposable, so feel free to discard it as you see fit when the time comes. Oh, sure. Thank you. You just scan it and that's it? That's even more high-tech than what they do at the IBC building. Is it even surprising how state-of-the-art this place is at this point? Is this where I use it? Yes, simply hover the access card we were given over the panel. Lloyd held the card to the panel. 40th floor. Huh. Who would have guessed? Speaking of this panel, I just noticed something odd about it. There aren't any buttons for floors 21 through 30. Those would all be mechanical floors if I had to guess. What are mechanical floors? They're a necessary structural component to counterbalance the weight of the tower. From what I hear, they're mostly empty. Additionally, there are stabilization devices installed in them to absorb the shock of any potential earthquakes. Wow, that's amazing. This really is the most modern building on the continent, isn't it? I guess, but why even bother making this thing so dang tall? If it were 30 stories, it'd still be using the same number of floors. Well, the architectural plan for the tower has all sorts of extraneous elements built in from the start. Then Uncle Dieter took over the project, and knowing him, he likes to go over the top whenever he can. Ultimately, the Croy family were the ones to make up for the resounding shortfalls in the construction budget. Well, wasn't that magnanimous of them? Either way, there's no denying that the tower's status as a landmark is going to be a boon for Crosswell as a whole. And hey, looks like this is our stop. Man. Orcus Tower roof, huh? Oh. The rain's finally letting up. Yeah, the view's just as awesome as the last time we were up here, too. And that's saying something with all the clouds blocking the sky. Wait, where are Yona and Chief Roberts? They should be nearby, likely on one of the platforms. Shall we go and find them? Not on the big helicopter pad. There they are. Hey, there you guys are. Look at him go! So this is the equipment for picking up the SOS alert? Right. But the way it is now, we can only detect signals from within a 10-cell radius. That's where Tio comes in. I have no reservations on my end. That being said, will this weather have any effect on the procedure? Oh, I'm sure we'll be alright. I doubt a drizzle like this will make much of a difference. But of course, a young lady like yourself shouldn't be exposed to the elements for too long, Tio. Where are my manners? I'll hold an umbrella over you while you're operating your sense... Declined. That would be more of a distraction than anything else. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm all set over here. Go ahead and boot up the Aeon system whenever you're ready. Very well. Let us begin. Have Lyn and Aeolia's Enigma 2 serial numbers been inputted yet? They sure have. The guild was kind enough to supply them to us. I put them in before you arrived, so all that's left for you is to do your thing. Alright then. Good luck to you. If anyone can locate Lyn and Aeolia, it's you. Right, here I go. Aeon system, activate. Now syncing Aeon system with detection apparatus via Matrix protocols. Link confirmed. No issues so far. You're all clear to keep going. Orbital transfer to the detection apparatus is stable, and output is high. Ready when you are, Tio. Roger, here goes. Engaging sensor functions. Aeon system, limiter unlocked. It's Paul at the mall! Hey, how you doing, Zathrules? What's up? Whoa. Did you see that? Am I playing tricks on me, or did a wave just pulse out of Tio? Phew. Good job. We got it. But the music was just getting good. Yeah, that's good to hear. Really? You were able to locate them? Yep, well, they're Enigma 2s anyway. I was able to trace both of their SOS signals. They're a considerable distance to the south. No problem. I'm cross-referencing the data you got with the map. Click, clack, boom, done. What? They're to the south of Lake Elm. The hell? Is there even anything out there? Not as far as I know, other than the wetlands, and those are completely uninhabited. But what a pair of bracers be doing there? Heck if I know, but I bet you a new processor chip is nothing good. Right, this is concerning to say the least. Lloyd? Let's start by reporting this to Michelle. We should ask headquarters to prepare a boat for us too. No such thing as too many precautions. You're right. Good thinking. Time is of the essence, so we need to move. Thanks for the help, Chief Roberts. You too, Yona. Don't mention it. We'll clean up here so you kids go on ahead. Yeah, get a move on, and try not to fall in while you're there. Yes, we have an orbital boat prepared for you at the dock at the Harbor District. You can board it as soon as you're ready. Got it. Thanks, Fran. Sorry again for the sudden request. Don't mention it. What else am I here for if not to back you up? The wetlands in the south can be dangerous. Promise me you'll be extra careful out there, okay? We will. Sounds like we managed to get our hands on a boat. Yeah, Fran was able to have them prepare us one. I feel like such a heel for getting you all wrapped up in our little troubles. You don't have to put yourselves out for this if you don't want to, though. I'm pretty sure Arios and the boys will be back in, about an hour tops. Time's of the essence. No point sitting around when we can get ourselves there right now. He's right. There's no telling how dire the situation may already be. Just tell them to catch up to us when they get back to the city. Well, if you say so. Both Lynn and Aeolia are highly capable bracers, right? Right on the verge of achieving A rank. So if they're stuck in a situation where they can't contact us, well, that's not a good sign at all. Idios only knows how nasty things might get down there. You'd better stay on your toes. We will. Let us depart for the dock as soon as our preparations are complete. Yep, okay, well, let's... Alright. Looks like dialogue is still the same. Once again, no new missables or anything, right? I can just head to... Saying go to the police station. I should not be using a guide. But also, there's so much random, like, one-time events here. Oh, hey guys. Don't forget that there's an orbital boat with your name on it in the Harbor District. Thanks, Fran. We'll head there as soon as we're ready. I know you guys have to head to the wetlands in order to find those bracers, but are you sure you'll be okay? I mean, I heard the two are almost A rank, so if they're missing, then... Fran? I know what you're getting at. We're not trying to make you worry. More than anything, I wish I could do something more to back you up. Oh, I know. Why don't you take Banban with you as a good luck charm? Banban. Wait, isn't that... Yeah, it's our teddy bear. He's great at giving hugs. They're so soft and relaxing. Noe cuddles hers, too, when she thinks no one's watching. What? No, I don't. It pains me to send Banban somewhere so dangerous, but if it's for your sake, I'll let him do his duty proudly. It's okay, Fran. You don't have to do that. I think we'll manage. Your concern means a lot, though. Things have been a little tense today. Thanks for helping to lighten the mood. Fran isn't just our operator. She's our own little pick-me-up. Not to mention a veritable goldie mine of juicy details about Noel's private life. Darn it, Fran, I'll get you for this. Always happy to help, guys. Watch each other's back out there. How about Joshua's sense of direction? Joshua has a good sense of direction. Estelle! Probably better than it used to be. Watch each other's back out there. We will. I think I have a decent sense of direction. Alright, let's, where's our boat at? Okay, right there. Let's drop a save. Also, how you doing, Holy? What's up? Hey, dudes. You're the SSS, right? That's us. Sorry for keeping you out there in the rain. I ate the Lost fruit. Gives the power of Lost. Well, I mean, I guess that makes Zoro really OP, because he has that without eating the fruit, so he can still go in water. Also, Zenpachi. I don't know who Zenpachi is. That's us. Sorry for keeping you out here in the rain. Or Kenpachi. I feel like I've heard that name before, but I still don't know what it is. Thank you for preparing a boat for us, especially given the weather. Don't mention it, dude. All part of the job. So, any of you dudes know how to operate this thing? If not, I could always come with. I hadn't even thought about that. How hard could it be? It's probably not that different from driving a car. I could call the chief in my Enigma if you would like. No, it's okay. I actually have a little bit of experience conning boats. Conning, is that what they call it? From Bleach. Gotcha. Yeah, that sounded like a Bleach name. Figures Noel would know. We should have guessed, given that it has a steering wheel. Oh, knock it off. It's just another thing Commander Bales insisted I learn. So, what are we gonna do? Is it time for us to board? Let me think. There's no telling what's waiting for us down there. We should make sure we've taken care of everything before leaving. Once you board the boat and head to the wetlands, you will be unable to leave until the story advances. Note that any short-term quests and events will expire. Set off for the wetlands. Roger that. Alright, off you go, dudes. Be careful out there, okay? Never got into Bleach. Been debating reading it, but I don't know. Well, well, how very serendipitous. I can't help but be reminded of the S'wars auction. Perhaps they truly are tied by a string of fate. Be that as it may, Master Cow. What do you suppose waits them at the south banks of Lake Elm? The best arc of Bleach is Yu Yu Hakusho? Holy ate the Hito Hito no Mi model, no spoiler. How does that work? That I couldn't say, but I'll trust the intuition of our esteemed friend. It could be that demonized delinquent again, the snakes, or perhaps even the church itself. Whatever the case, there's nothing wrong with shining a light on a blind spot when you can. Indeed. Pardon me. What is it, Fan? Why are you so distraught? I'm terribly sorry for interrupting, Master Cow. But we received an urgent report from one of our surveillance teams just moments ago. An urgent report? Explain, Fan, and spare us no details. I want to know the details. There's no spoiler is saying which model of it. Ah. The weather has cleared, just as the forecast predicted. Maybe Arios is trying to do us a solid. We'll need all the help we can get. There's no telling what's waiting for us over there. Whatever it is, I'll take it over trudging our way through the rain any day. The where animal fruit. Yeah, that. Don't forget, though, there's a chance we could encounter another cryptid, and that's just scratching the surface. Right, we're making our way into uncharted water, so to speak. Anything could happen. Keep in mind, we don't know when we can count on backup from Arios and them either. We're the lead search party. We need to work as quickly as possible to secure Lynn and Aeolia's safety. There's Depending on how things turn out, we may end up having to call the CGF for backup, too. Right. Yes, it's a human fruit, not Chopper's fruit, though. Human fruit model, Buddha. That one. This is definitely a sticky situation. Let's keep up hope that the gals are alright. Bjork fruit? Hold on. Rapid surge is and humidity detected. Everyone, stay on guard. What? Oh. This fog, it's so dense. Where did it come from? The air seemed so clear just a moment ago. What do we do, Lloyd? Reduce speed and approach with caution. Tio, can you sense the shore? Yes, I believe so. What did I tell you guys? Brace yourself for landfall, everybody. Really want to know the fruit name? I know the fruit name you're talking about. Look at all of this. Indeed. And the other boat behind us must be the one Lynn and Ilya arrived in. This is bad. Things are out of control down here. Oh, that's a lot of pleroma grass. Oh, brother. Please tell me that fog knocked us out and we're just in a bad dream. Honestly, it feels more like something ripped straight out of a fairy tale. This is unbelievable. It is as if the very composition of space here is in conflict with reality itself. How long has the pleroma grass been running rampant in these wetlands? Could it be? Is this the place Joachim was harvesting his key ingredient for Gnosis from? Once again, your intuition never betrays you, Detective. Oh, hi. You again? Yin, what are you doing here? Allow me to redirect that question right back at you. I've been following the shadows of those snakes and the demonization of that gang's leader, as well as the blooming of this azure flora throughout the state, and the cryptid's sudden appearance. That led me here, and ultimately to all of you. Oh, really? So basically you decided this place was suspicious all on your own and decided to come check it out. Precisely. Though it would seem the circumstances that brought you here differ from mine in some respects, isn't that right? You could say that. I'll explain everything I can. Withholding information won't do either of us any good. Lloyd relayed to Yin the detail of Lynn and Aeolia's recent disappearance. If a human ate a human fruit, would they develop super strong Nen or whatever One Piece calls it? What would it? I mean, we've never seen a human eat the human fruit. It was the deer. Yeah, Haki. I see. So the boat there belongs to those bracers, then. How intriguing. This can only mean I'm getting close to the heart of the mystery. What mystery? He's referring to why the pleroma grass has surfaced, the cryptids too, for that matter. Let me guess, you're trying to get to the bottom of what that bodes for Crossbell, in the grand scheme of things. Right, aren't you? This too falls under my contract with Heiyue. With that, I'll leave the bracers to you and make my way ahead. Not so fast. How about you accompany us instead, Yin? Son Goku ate the human fruit Buddha model? Yes, he did. Lloyd? You can't be serious. I had a feeling you were gonna pull something like this again. As did I. Come on, man, I know you're a softie, but you gotta learn how to draw the line somewhere. And as interesting as your proposal is, Bannings, you seem to be laboring under a gross misconception. Our respective positions are no longer compatible, nor are our interests in this case. Unlike that time at St. Ursula, cooperating with you would get me nowhere. Is that what you were going to say? Lineoli have skills comparable to those of an A-rank bracer. I saw it myself. When they joined forces, I have no doubt those two could rival even Arios. If the danger that awaits us was able to overwhelm them, do you actually believe that you could handle it by yourself? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Hey, you might even be able to get some info out of Lynn and Aeolia. Can't do that unless we find them. That's right, we should cooperate, if only for the sake of efficiency. I do believe that you're starting to take after your leader, aren't you, members of the SSS? Do you think so? Well, I'd be lying if I denied that. Not that we ever consented to it. Why are you looking at me like it's my fault? All roads lead back to Lloyd, just one of his many charms. Excuse me. Very well then, we shall work together once more, if you so desire. Know this, however, if the Divine Blade of Wind catches up with us, I will not hesitate to desert you. Will that be an issue? Not at all. One problem, though. Moving around with a party of 7 is gonna get tricky. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if I ended up with a little friendly fire every time the monsters attacked. Someone could stay behind if that's the case. We do need someone to watch the boat, right? Not a bad idea. Whoever remains could also help bring the Divine Blade of Wind up to speed when he arrives. It's the plan, then. Let's decide our formation. Still haven't repaid them for that craft they taught me. There's no time to hesitate. We're going to bring Lyn and Aelia home. Pollitt, the spoil, Nomi. I did? I didn't say anything. Son Wukong versus Son Goku of Dragon Ball fame would be decidedly in the win category for the former. See, I know nothing about that actual lore for that, so... Which member... Really? Okay, well, we'll leave Wazy on standby. And, I guess we could use... Wow, Yin is higher level than everyone, so I guess we'll switch out Randy for Noelle again. Spoil, Nomi also causes food to spoil. Oh, I hate it. But, I have work early tomorrow. So, and I want to get some dinner before going off to bed. I thought it just gave everything car spoilers. It does that too, apparently. Good night, Paul. Yep. So, I should be back maybe Wednesday. Depends on how tomorrow goes. If I'm tired, I might want to take a day to relax. But hopefully Wednesday, be back with more Trails to Azure. And, I mean, look at it. We're 53 hours into this game. 53 hours. And I feel like I'm still not making headway. But, let's see. You know what? Why not? We got a good group here, so let's do a... Dream of best grill from the Trail series? I doubt it. I'm going to dream of sleeping. But we're gonna give Embryo a raid because, why not? He's working towards, affiliate, so, yeah. Stop by, say hi, and, just chat for a while with him if you're interested. He is also playing Trails to Azure. He is a little bit, before me where we're at, so, yeah. Have a wonderful night, everyone, and I hope to see you all again with some more Trails to Azure. Bye-bye.